All right, welcome everybody to another episode of Rob's Got Back Issues. And this one is some true back issues. This is part of an ongoing buy. I'm working with a local vendor. They've got a fairly substantial collection of Silver Age that have come through, and I've been helping price them and asking for some prices of my own on some of these to fill out some of my older Marvel collection. Had a pretty good run a couple of weeks ago. That was before I started filming. Maybe I'll go back and film those issues if there's any interest there. But it had some pretty cool Miss Marvel, 1 and some Hulk annual #1, some old Batman, some old Thor, a lot of cool books that I'm still working on, pressing, cleaning, get kind of back to as good of condition as possible. But today picked up a couple more, starting with Captain Marvel, issue 47. Had a sequential run here. Again, just really cool art here. There's a couple minor keys in this run, nothing major. I believe this one has the first cheetah. Not the cheetah most people are familiar with, different cheetah, but cheetah nonetheless. Got issue 49. I got some Ronan on the cover there. And then issue 50, this one's actually the first appearance of Dr. Minerva, who is one of the Kree, was in the movie briefly. If you play a lot of the Marvel games, you've probably seen her mentioned in some of those as well. Next up, got into some excellent Jack Kirby goodness. His Eternals run, he wrote and did the art on these, of course. So it's full of the cosmic Kirby, say. So this is issue #1. A fairly good shape, and definitely a medium shape here, but good price on it. So this is the first appearance of the Eternals. This is Icarus. This is Crow, Toad, and the Deviants. So for all 4 of you who watched the Eternals movie, this is a lot of first appearances of people who were in that. Issue 2 here. This is Ajax showing up, Arishem the Judge, so we get the Celestial. Anyway, you can see, just love the Kirby faces, especially the Terror ones there. Issue 3 here with Icarus on the cover getting blasted. Devil in the Sky. Cersei, this is her first appearance. Of course, she's probably the biggest Eternal since she had a run on the Avengers, and a lot of people are familiar with her. Issue 4, another Celestial appearance here. We get our first cover of Cersei on this one. Issue 5, this is Makari, Speedster. That's her first appearance. We get Domo in here, we get Thena in here, and we get Zuras, the father of all Eternals. Issue 6. Do not have 7. I'll need to track down 7. 7's actually got more first appearances, minor key there. Also the first mention of One Above All. So kind of an important one, but it's got a great picture of a Celestial on the cover there. But going forward with #9, this is the first appearance of Ransack, also Krakus. And then we're skipping a few. No 9, no 10, no 11 in this. We start with 12. This is the Unimind. Gift from the Eternals from the Celestials, allowing a telepathic link to one another. In other words, a lot more thought bubbles they could write. Number 13. This is the cameo appearance of One Above All, and the first appearance of the Forgotten One, who was later renamed Gilgamesh. Got 14. This is the first Cosmic Hulk robot. For all of you that just had to have that first appearance of the Cosmic Hulk robot. There it is. And follow up here. This is the Eternals fighting said robot. And now moving on to Fantastic Four. I think this is the first Mr. Impossible. Or not the first, rather. But always like this cover. Mr. Impossible is kind of like the Mr. Mixel-Plate picks of Marvel. So that was one that I had issues all around. Didn't have that one yet. John Carter, Warlord of Mars. This is one that I collect personally. So always was a fan of the John Carter serials. Have the original books. And was pursuing pretty much a full set of the Marvel run here. So I already had some of them. This is the annual. So did not have annual 3 here, and did not have issue 4 yet of the regular series. Some cool first in this one later on. I think it's like issue 17 or 18 maybe. It's Frank Miller's first cover art. New Mutants, this is just a pickup from the regular bin. Did not have this issue. It's like a $2 or $3 issue, but didn't mind paying for it. Something I needed and supports a local place. And then this is one of the reprint X-Men. Of course, I am going for a full X-Men run. This is number 89. Mid to low shapes, got some staining and some foxing and some other stuff, but this one saved me from having to get one off eBay. Again, I'm not after the reprints as much, so 67 through 93 of X-Men, those were all reprinted books. They have new covers, and they're certainly worth collecting and having, but as far as an immediate need, not something that I feel I gotta grab right away. And then we got Marvel Preview number 1. This is underneath the Curtis label, but always a big fan of the magazines and the early stuff. This one had some cool Neil Adams art, so went ahead and picked this one up. I haven't really looked at any of these yet, scanned any of them as far as value or anything like that. I'll go ahead and catalog them, but always cool to get your hands on some Silver Age stuff, especially when you get some complete runs or close to complete like the Eternals run. So we'll have some more coming in the next couple of weeks. I put a pretty big stack aside that they're going through and pricing for me. So I'll have first call on those, but there's some pretty nice books in there that I'm waiting to get priced and see. And in the meantime, doing some off trading of some records for some of the comics and some other stuff to get some money. And then this is one I just saw in the bins, just the Chew trade paperback, the first one that was just sitting in there. This has been off and on for a movie or a show. I just saw from the creator though last week that they have officially, I guess, greenlit pre-production on a movie again. So we'll see. I was looking for the 3rd print of the first issue of Chew. That's probably going to be one that shoots up here if that actually does finally take off. But Chew's had rumors about this for probably like 12 or 15 years now, pretty much right after it came out. So anyway, I hadn't read through the first 5 issues of it, and the trade paperback contains those, so should be a good read.